trout. Try to remember, you want to wet your hands. Cool. Yeah, I'll lift her. These two big guys here.
Oh, huge perch, man. Oh.
Hopefully it didn't swallow it.
Oh, nice one. There you go.
That's a good one there. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh. Oop, there's a wake. Come on. How did I do it again? Oh, man. Got it. I have to let it sink. That's a pike. That's a little pike. Just a hammer handle. Little scrawny guy, man. He's been bit by a bigger pike too, which is a really good sign. Come on, open up them mouths, buddy. I want that plastic back. There, little scrawny dude. Look at those bite marks though. Those are teeth. Big bass. Oh, this thing is a tank. I should have brought my scale. Wow. What a big fish. Look at that. What a monster. It's been making a bed too. So I think that's a male, but it's still a really big fish. Eighteen inches. Oh, oh, big wake, big wake. Come on, baby. Got it. That's a gill, I think. Yeah, it is. Giant. Oh, huge sunfish. Oh my God. Wow. That's insane. That is 9 1/4. God, what a tank. What an absolute tank. Thank you, baby. Oh, how incredible. Got it. I think that's a gill. Yep. Man, he choked that. Nice gill. Yeah, they are. Oh, there we go. Couldn't see that one, but he hit her. It's a gill. I think they're going to be all along the shoreline. They're pretty dang close to the shore. I think if they're not spawning now, then they're getting ready to. But right now, guys, I'm just throwing my Pannie harness with a green pumpkin 2-inch Hornet. That pike was hanging around here. There we go. That might be that pike, actually. Yes, it is. That's not good. 4-pound test. Gosh, dang it. Pike wanted that Pannie harness. Probably a keeper, too. He's awfully scrawny, though. Look at that hook come right out. That was a big fish I just lost. There we go. There's another one. That's bass. That's not what I'm after. Not a big one either. You're scaring my bluegills, dude. Set her down. You got around my other rod. That's what I get for letting it hang, I guess. The Pannie harness is definitely a all-species lure. God, there are some huge bluegills cruising this little strip right here. Ooh, 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 come on. Come on. Got it. That's a big gill. He's got a pike bite mark there. Yep, if I was keeping, man, that's a really good eater. Oh man, there's a giant sunfish. That's a bluegill. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Another good eater. Yeah, they're jumping all over right here. Look at that. Now, I want to show you guys, I haven't really showed it yet. This is my new reel I ordered recently. I'm hoping to be getting a new rod soon, but for now, this is actually my classic rod. This is an Eagle Claw Featherlight. I've had this thing for, I don't know, probably 20 years. It's an oldie, but a goodie. And my favorite part about this rod is it's got a measuring stick right on there. God, I got big gills swimming right here by the boat. It's just nuts. But this new reel, this is a Lew's Wally Marshall 100 spinning reel, and it was made by a pro crappie fisherman. That's who that Wally Marshall guy is, and it's been perfected basically for panfish. It's just a great ultralight. Yeah, a little pumpkin seed. There we go. I let that drop. See, this clear water, I'm watching them chase it. That's kind of a perk of the clear water, is I can sight fish a bit, but I'm able to see these guys chase it. And as they're chasing it, I just let it drop slowly. And they're coming right up and grabbing it up off the bottom. Nice fish. Oh, they are everywhere though. I'm seeing them all around me. There we go. Another gill. It's definitely a nice population in here. Getting not just big ones, but like this guy's a kind of a medium. So I'm getting different year classes. Shows a healthy population. Ooh, that feels like a good one. Yeah, that's a bigger fish. That was out deeper. Yeah, these sure are awesome. These would all be really great eating fish. Ooh, there's a good one. Come on. Got it. That's a nice fish. I was watching that one chase it. Again, great eater. That's a male. Nice fish. There we go. Oh, there's a pike. Pike. I just seen a pike. I think I'm gonna switch over to pike now that I've caught a bunch of gills. This will be my last one. This is a big one. Oh, pike's after him. I'm not gonna, I was gonna sacrifice you. That's a big pike. But I'm gonna pike fish, guys. I'm gonna put this rod away for a bit. There we go. What is that? Oh, that's another giant pumpkin seed. Oh my God. Let me get that out, baby. Gosh, look at that. That is a tank. Tank among tanks right there, folks. Oh my God. Oh, that's a bass. Thought I had a big crappie. Loosen that drag. If they 4-pound test, if you think that they're gonna possibly break you, that's what the drag's for. Loosen her up, give them some room to breathe. It ain't warm enough to get me that wet, buddy. Seen that mouth open up, I thought for sure it was a crappie. Ooh, I should have tightened the drag. That's a big panfish, big gill. Yeah, big gill. I stopped here because I seen some big fish. Wow, look at that. That's a big one. That's a really big one. Jeez, that's probably a 9. Gorgeous fish. Should probably mention it wasn't supposed to rain and it wasn't supposed to be windy today. Weather channel for the wind again. Another gill, I think. Nope, sunfish. Boy, you are pooping. Pooping all over my kayak. That's not good. See, there is a big log. This is also what caught my attention. I've been watching for some really good structure, and there's a nice log right here. Fish love stuff like this, especially when it's such a bare bottom lake like this. Any kind of structure you can find like that, like a log, is just a magnet for big panfish and bass. Not little. I seen that one. That's a good fish. Oh, sunfish. Nice. GoPro. way. It's got to be a bass. Yep. It must be stacked here in the mouth of this little bay. This one's a little bigger than the last one, but not by much. Not what I'm looking for. I want the monsters. These will be monsters one day, though. Ooh, got a bass. Oh, that's the pike. That's the pike. That's the pike. That ain't very big, but it's probably the one that. It's probably that one that just bit me off. I threw a red. I thought I'd try the red Hornet. I've been using a dark one, and I figured, hey, red's pretty natural too. You know, it looks a lot like a worm. So. First cast, little pike. There we go. Ooh, big pumpkin seed. Get out of them pads. Yeah, look at the hump on that thing. You know they're big when they start getting that hump. Ooh, I think that's a pike. Oh, yep. Yep. Bigger than the last one, too. Not by much, but... So, these panty harnesses, as long as you play the drag right, because you got to remember, they're made with 10-pound test, but I am only using a 4-pound test line on this rod. That's Pike. He was under this tree. It's another little one. Kind of figured though. That's first. Thank God you weren't a real big one, or that could have been a mess. Jump right in the boat with me. Bass. I watched him open his mouth. Not a bad one either, for how shallow it is. Bass. Thought it was a gill. Nope, another bass. Boy, they are up in this shallow stuff, man. That's a bigger one, too. Way bigger. just up in this shallow stuff today, soaking up that sunshine that we don't have. It's a light bump, but it was a bump. Bass, big bass. Wow, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, he busted me off. That was a monster. In about 6 inches of water. He must have just been barely under the surface. That's what I get for throwing 4-pound test line for lunker bass. There we go. That's a nice fish. I'm working my way out of this bay now, but I'm gonna throw the sea wolf on my way out of the bay through the pads. Look at that. On that sea wolf, guys, Freedom Baitz. That's a nice one. I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys, if you're on a lake that's shallow and clear like this, but you see some dark bottom near the shore, fish it. I mean, any change in that bottom is going to be structure. Everywhere I have stopped today on this lake, wow, they just ripped the tail right off of this. Everywhere I've stopped today, if there's a color change in the bottom like this, there's fish every single time. It's a guarantee. So yeah, make sure you know, especially if it's a lake you don't know, focus on the structure and bottom differentials. If it changes up like that, definitely hit it. God, there's so many of them. Got that one. Looks like a big gill. Oh yeah. Can't get enough of that Pannie harness, guys, with the 2-inch Hornet. There's another one. Man, there are some big ones over here. Look at this. That's a nice one right there. They're all over the shore right here. Again, it's really dark, the color is. It goes from sand bottom to this dark color, and that's where they hang. It's because they blend in better. That's like their little camouflage area where they can hide from pike and stuff. On the sand barrens, they're pretty well wide open. They can't hide. This dark bottom's just as good as a weed bed. Big gill, man. I'm gonna have to anchor here. There are some huge gills. Look at that. That's probably pushing 10 right there. That's a beautiful fish. Just gonna float and cast for a minute here and catch some panfish because they're around this point. Then I'm gonna try to find a spot out of the wind. God, I'll tell you, I could have easily kept a limit plus some. I mean, I have caught way over my limit of big panfish today. But again, I enjoy catching them. And that gives me a way to really learn the lake. God dang. Look at this one. That's the best way to learn a lake is to just catch and release. You know, that way you get a good handle on the sizes of the fish that it can hold. it's really best to see what quality of fish you can get out of a lake anyway before you just start keeping everything. I mean, I see too much of that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God, that's a big sunfish. Oh, look how pretty. That's got the perfect colors right there. God. That was a big rock bass is what that was. Ooh, there's another rock bass. Nice. I must be getting into the Rockies. Oh, it's 8 3/4. I'm gonna try some here. I'm gonna let it sink. Oh, there's a dead pike on the bottom. There we go. There we go. I let it sink and I jigged it. Oh, that's a big one. That should do it. That would have been it. That would have been it. And I just lost it. Right at the boat. Ooh, ooh, big wake. Big bass. That's a big one, especially for this little harness. Oh. I'm gonna play this one out so I don't break it. It's a solid, probably 17. Look at this. On a Pannie harness. Outstanding. Outstanding. Yeah, 17. Gorgeous. Let's see if we can get some more. Pike. That's a pike. Again, not what I want on these Pannie harnesses, but you can't help but get them. They flash enough. The pike like it, especially these chrome ones. These chrome Pannie harnesses are probably my favorite for bass and pike and stuff too. Nice. All that shaking around, you got most of the hook out too, so that's good. Oh, big bluegill. That's huge. That might be it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just had probably the biggest pike I've ever seen go after this giant gill. Wow, that might have even been a muskie. I don't know. Look at that. Yeah, that's a 9-incher. That's a big male. Oh, is that that's a big crappie. Oh my god. 11.5, so that is a black crappie. really good eating. Frisky one too. Going back. Oh, that's exciting. I was hoping to get into some of them today. That's the first one I found. Let's see if there's any more around. It's another one. Look at that. That one swallowed the hook, but I got it out. See? Didn't want to hurt that fish. Alright, there's 2 crappie. Let's see if there's more. See, this is actually a pretty unique structure right here. I mean, I got lily pads in front of me, which they're probably around those. Oh, I missed that one. But I think this dock here, there's a flooded dock, and I think that's the main draw right here. Because this is just beautiful. Probably the nicest fish habitat I've seen. Got it. Another crappie. The big one. Oh, the pig. I don't like lifting them because their lips tear so easy. That's why they call them paper mouths. Look at that. Another 11 and a half. God, I love crappies. I wish I had more places, more good places for crappies, because they are a riot. Right in the middle of the lily pads. Yep, got him. Yep, another one. They're hanging in those pads too. Pants are soaked, but it's a good feeling when it's fish wet. Gorgeous. There we go. See, I'm just casting this out and reeling it really slow, guys. There's no weight, just the weight of that steel bead that I put on these and the weight of the plastic. I've got the 2-inch 2-inch Freedom Baitz Hornet on there. I'm using the red tied on there with my chrome Pannie harness, and as you can see, guys, it's paying off hard. I mean, I could have such an awesome limit of fish right now. Seen that hit. That's a big gill. Wow. God, he chased her right up to the boat. What a tanker. And he's peeing on me. Only the males pee on you like that. Gorgeous fish. Another one. That's a crappie. Tell by the thump. Oh no, big gill. Another big gill. Another just beautiful. God, awesome fish, man. Here. that a rock bass? That's a rock bass. I ain't gonna make my mark though. Big bluegill again. Good eaters, man. Lots and lots of good eating fish. There we go. That's a crappie. Or maybe a bass. Oh, wow. Big gill. Didn't expect that. Look at that thing. Unbelievable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed making it. I love fishing new lakes. I didn't get to cover the entire lake because I spent too much time in some of the little parts, but I'm definitely coming back probably next week. I'm gonna come back, and by then the fish will be spawning pretty heavy. I should be able to get into the bass and stuff a lot harder, so really looking forward to next week and fishing the new part of the lake that I haven't seen. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Big shout out to my monthly patrons. Thank you guys so much for signing up to Patreon. Sign up today, guys. You can sign up for as low as $1 a month, and it helps out a whole lot. This season at LT Outdoors has been brought to you by Freedom Baits. Go to freedombaits.com and use discount code LT Outdoors, gets you 10% off. Also, Widowmaker Lures. My favorite lures are on this website. Go to widowmakerlures.com, use discount code LT Outdoors, gets you 10% off. Stone Tackle. StoneTackle.com has some of the best ice fishing tackle boxes available. Go to StoneTackle.com and use discount code LT Outdoors, gets you 15% off. And Hizia.com. Check out Hizia for a great line of outdoor footwear. Use discount code LT15, gets you 15% off. And if you're looking to get LT Outdoor lures, you can visit these wonderful locations.
Are those meat-eating meatosauruses?